it was introduced as the Boomer All-Stars for 2 straight days.
Yeah, well, that was a mistake by the people. You know that. That's not my fault. I don't ask for that.
I'm just saying that it really, like, I will.
I get you involved in everything.
Absolutely, and I will be there. That is great. I'm not saying you don't.
Look at that swing. You look good.
I am not interested in competing athletically anymore.
You're basically torpedoing the whole thing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
How am I torpedoing the whole thing? You take me
co-host
out of the game for half of the game anyway to put in somebody better. How am I torpedoing the whole thing?
It's not that. I try to mix and match as many players as I can, especially when we have a full roster.
But you don't take out the good players and put them on the bench.
Well, the problem, did you play the entire game over in Fire Island?
Because we only had 10 players.
Well,
and that's why I played through a quad injury. This is not that hard to understand. The stuff we do outside of the show, I am always going to be there for, with bells on and proud of the show and promoting it and being a part of expanding the brand of the program. I will stand next to you proudly every single time. I don't want to compete athletically anymore. I don't. That feeling of pulling that quad, running a ball out to first, I could not believe that happened to me after all the weight loss. I thought I was done with that stuff.
Yeah, but you got to stretch and you got to run before the game.
And I did run before the game, and it still happened. Because it's just not something, you got to understand, it's just not something I'm interested in doing. Plus, there's better players out there anyway. Let them play. People who are interested in playing. And I will stand there with the fans. I'll talk to Joey.
You're like a Gold Glover at
I will talk to Joey and Yonkers, who shows up to the game. I'll talk to Eric and Ron Conca. But that's the important thing for me.
And then he's taking his anger at you out at other people.
Rob and Lake Success. I'll talk to all these people. I will do that. That's what I'm good at. I'm not good at playing softball. I'm just not. And it stresses me out. I'm out there. I'm trying.
Oh my God.
Why do you think I was running my ass off to first base so you wouldn't yell? And then I end up pulling a muscle. And I'm sitting over there on Fire Island like I'm here with my family on a beautiful Saturday. Now I'm hurt and I'm getting yelled at.
And you're over there because of the softball team.
Right, which was fine.
And you got treated like a king because of the softball team.
Okay, fine. But it's not like I couldn't do that on a normal day anyway.
It just wouldn't be right if you're not playing. So it's like a torpedo on the whole softball thing.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
What do you mean it wouldn't be right?
Yeah, he is.
And
Al is so happy. And Al
Don't
is
even
so
start.
happy.
Don't even start.
Look at Al in there. Al's like, yes.
All right, here you go. If I'm gonna play, I have to play every single inning. You got to hit me third every game.
Okay, fine. That was like the last guy that sat in that chair demanded the same thing.
Well, I mean,
lead off and shortstop in that case.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hitting ninth and playing 3 innings of first base. It's like, what? And then when you pull me out of the game, then I'm mentally done at that point. Because if I'm in the game, I'm in the game. But then I sit down for Bobby Bellini, and then I'm mentally checked out. Then I'm done. I'm just saying, this softball team...
So now you're blaming Bobby Bellini.
I love Bobby Bellini.
Yeah, okay.
I'm blaming you for putting Bobby Bellini in. Bobby Bellini's probably the nicest guy on the team. But
I try to play guys everywhere where they feel comfortable playing, except for like the guy that I had at third base on Saturday who was brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, he stunk.
But here's the thing. The softball team can exist in its best form.
Yeah.
With you playing the guys you want to play, because what's important to you is the winning. And it can also be in its best form with me wanting to be there, being an ambassador for the show more than a first baseman.
Okay.
I think that exists the best.
I just want you to be happy, that's all.
No, you
so I'm sorry that you're not happy.
No, you don't. You don't want me to
Yes,
be
I
happy.
do.
You don't
Of course
care.
I do. Of course if I didn't care about you being happy,
you would not.
Would I introduce you everywhere? Would I say, here, take the mic, you do the talking, I don't want to do the talking?
All that stuff is great.
I mean, you were at Fire Island, treated like a king this week.
Right, and I was very appreciative
Did I show you the regulator that I was driving in?
No, but I did talk to the guy who had it. Yes, we talked about that. All that stuff. I don't know why.
And thank you for the offer to go back in your boat. But
yeah, right. You've already turned me down a million times. I don't need another insult about how small my boat is from you. Yeah, don't need any more of that. I've got plenty. I've had my fill of that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get you a bigger boat.
Don't do that.
Are you having like a come to Jesus meeting right now?
I'm just saying that I'm just telling you exactly how I feel about competing athletically. I don't want to do it.
I feel like I'm in a session.
I mean, it's really.
So do I.
But is it really that hard to understand? It's not that hard to understand. Like I don't want to do it. It's not fun for me. It's not competing athletically when I am terrible is not fun for me. And I'm admitting that I'm bad.
But you're not terrible.
Oh, my God, I'm terrible.
You have such a bad...
Oh, I'm terrible. I'm throwing the ball all over the place. I'm pulling my muscles. I ground the ball to third every friggin' time. You hit me eighth and you take me out of the game and you're telling me I'm not terrible.
You're not terrible.
I'm terrible. I'm done. I suck.
I
suck at softball and I don't want to do it.
It sounds like he's on the fence about playing.
I mean, do you understand? Think about this. All right, now, and I don't know why you...
I'm sorry, I don't compute. We had Julian Edelman here yesterday. He and I are in the same wavelength.
Right, because you both are professional athletes, for God's sake.
I have a hard time just, digesting what he's saying right now.
Right, it's right, because you don't know. You don't know.
Just give me a little time.
But
give me a little time.
Like, think about this. Just try for a second. All right, so behind me at this Fire Island game is a group of people that are rooting for the other team, because those are the people who showed up, the people who are supporting their Seaview team, right? So I am out there now, after I've pulled my quad on a beautiful Saturday where I'm supposed to enjoy myself, dragging my leg around, right? So then I get a ground ball to me, right? And then as I turn, I feel another pop as if I got hit with a tranquilizer dart in my thigh. I turn around, I throw the ball into left field, and then breathing down my neck are 50 people going, yeah! Yeah! Awesome! Ah, Gio! And then I look at you going, get your head out of your ass! And you wonder why I don't want to play anymore. Can I be any more clear about this not being fun for me?
Oh, so true. That is so true. Those people weren't screaming at you.
Stupid!
Yeah.
And this wasn't for a charity. This was for a bunch of dudes who thought it was cool that we were over there. There wasn't a 50-50. There wasn't a charity. There was nothing. It's a bunch of dudes who wanted to play Boomer. And what am I doing? I'm like, I'll be out there for you, Boomer. I'll do it. Like a jerk.
You didn't seem to have any problem with the Tito's and lemonade after.
Yeah, because it was the only thing I could do to suppress the pain. I even said afterwards, I said, I wish I had a better coping mechanism than vodka, but that's what worked.
And then you bring those two lunatics with you.
This poor kid is trying his ass off. I bring this guy over. He plays high school baseball. He's really good. He's got, equipment. He's got 50 gloves he brings with him for different positions. He goes out there in batting practice. Ding, ding, ding. He's hitting the home runs like crazy. He's, flexing. Boomer goes up to him all seriously. You're going to lead off, all right? He's like, I got you. I'm like, all right, man. All right, go out there and get it. It's an exhibition softball game against, 6 guys named Carl, right? So then... he goes up there, leads off 0 for 4. And then who hears about it? Me. Right? I'm still
bring this loser
responsible for his home plate misfortune.
His home plate misfortune.
You don't like dealing with the stress of that.
I can't take it.
I had no idea. I had no idea that you were so weak.
It has nothing to do with that. It's a choice. If I had chosen to do it, I would give you everything I had. It's just knowing that I'm not any good, and then not having the desire to do it, and then fighting through something for it's just it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense.
All right. So, but I can count on you if we need you.
What do you mean?
If I need you.
In what way?
There's 8 players. If there's only 8 guys.
No,
I can't.
It's over.
So I can't count on you at all.
No, yes, you can. I will be there at the games. I told you, everything we do, I will be there. Everything we do, I will always be there. I'm always there. And I'm happy to be there for the show. I just don't want to play. I haven't played in a thing since I graduated high school. Nothing.
Just because the Fire Island fans.
It's not only that, it was the hamstring last year, the getting one hit or whatever. It was 2 years of me sucking.
Trash.
2 years of me sucking.
I can see the group of
It
people.
was fun.
You know what it was? It was like a Jerry Seinfeld skit, man. Those folks are sitting on those nice wooden stands.
If it was fun, it would be something. You know what I'm saying?
I yelled back at him.
If it was fun.
Why did you yell back at him?
Because what am I doing then, yelling back at him? I'm limping around, throwing the ball in the left field. What can I say? What can I say to him? I mean, if it was one of those things where it was like just casual, we had a couple of beers, we were hanging out, you flew out, big deal. But no, the goddamn World Series.
This is fun.
Every game is. It has to be.
I don't want any part of that. Man, I tell you.
Oh, who knew, man? Who knew?
Me.
We did.
Everybody?
Yeah, we did. We all did. We all feel the same
Finally
way.
found out.
Yeah, right, exactly. By the way, I'm a vehicle for everybody's brain right now. Just so
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, I like going, and I'll just play. I don't care, but I don't mind as much as these guys.
I know, but you've actually said to me, I don't want to hit. Don't worry about it. I don't want to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, you're
because
good
I
at it.
know you really don't want me to hit.
No, that's not true. I actually said to Al the other day, I said, all right, you want to play third base? He said, no. I said, okay. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I got the Narpian attacks coming at me in the middle of all this. You guys don't realize the stress that you put on me.
Oh, shut up. Stop it.
See, now I can't have stress. You can have it, but I
What
can't.
stress are we putting on you? There isn't a single bit of stress that we
said,
put
I
on
am
you. We're
playing
doing everything you want.
with a bunch
We're
of
dressing up like little leaguers to play in some fantasy that you have.
Mental lunatic. Well, if it's my fantasy, then we'll end it. We'll end it. We don't have to play anymore. We'll cancel it all.
It's fine. There's a lot of people who like to play. I'm
Yeah,
I'm trying
they
to
don't
figure
work
out
here.
No one here though. All right, I get it. I hear you.
That's all. And I told you, I will always be there. I meeting Eric from Ronkonkoma. I love that. That was awesome seeing that guy. That was tremendous. And stuff like that means a lot to me. To be there for the Wounded Warrior game, that means a lot to me. It's just the playing part of it. That's all I'm saying. The competing athletically. That's if we could eliminate that somehow.
But you compete.
If we could do like a traveling summer stock or something, like I'll be all in for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we drive to Piscataway to do a round table, I'll be in for that. Whatever it is. Just not like I just don't want to go somewhere and have to stretch. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to have to think about ice packs. I'm done with that part of my life. Done. I've been done.
At 37, man, you're going to be hunched over in about
Good. I'm
3 years.
fine with it.
You'll be shuffling out of
And
here.
you know
in 3
what?
years.
It'll be my choice to shuffle.
Don't have to worry about pants, shorts. I wore the pants.
All I'm asking for
I got to
is
put
just
on the shorts.
Make my own decisions.
Hey, that I didn't make those decisions. That was somebody else trying to make those decisions.
All right.
All right.
Anyway, we are way late here. I'm sorry, Jerry. I
No, it was
apologize.
good.
We
Take
gotta
more time. I'm
we
good.
gotta make it up to you.
It was total therapy.
All right.
It's the morning show with Boomer Esiason and Greg Giannotti. Boomer and Gio.